Hey, Aaron.
What's going on?
Parking for the drive-in movie with me?
That's right.
Aaron, where the hell are you?
I'm here.
Are you in Discord?
Yeah?
Which one, Kent?
Yeah?
All right. Oh, yeah.
Like that, Brandon?
All right, guys, microphone check here at North Wilkesboro Speedway for the Ryco Motorsports.com Tour Modified exclusive series. So we get ready to do some racing on this legendary track here in North Carolina up in the hills. It's going to be a fun race. Just want to check my audio before we go.
Sorry about that. catching each other. I love it.
What's up, fellas? Welcome out. Awesome car count again. So we're taking 25 for the feature. I think we're around 32-ish. My poor math is probably not helping that. So 10 qualify in. Rest will be probably going to be 7 or 8 and 7 from 16 car field. To get into the 25 car 80 lap cautions count A main. Couple of familiar faces, or new ones and familiar too. So we go on green the rest of the way. After that, if there's a caution or whatever, we'll be on the leader. They get lane choice as well. Just called that out before too. Race control of Kevin tonight. So he handled all that stuff. Clear with him. Again, he has full control as far as audio and disabling chat, all that good stuff. Also, we do have a extra prize, $10 to the hard charger. That's from Brad from Moneymaker Motorsports. So hats off to him for sponsoring that. Nice little clip for the rest of the guys that wasn't in effect this week. $25 to the throwback. We'll probably sort that out over the weekend and get the voting going after I think the admin team picks their faves. Admins obviously can't win that, so it'll be toss-up for the rest of the fellas. I think that's it. Good luck, have fun. Probably missing something, but anyway, let's try to have our best week yet and claim those cautions. If not, we'll look to the race control, take care of it.
Yeah, I also want to add on there, last night we added on the Beef Video Booth Challenge, channel on Discord. It worked out pretty good. We're going to give it about 15 minutes. Myself and 2 other admins will be in there playing the replay. If you have any questions on any cautions or anything that I call out during race control, wait till after the race, bring it to my attention. We can semi-fix situations. If there was a bad call made, we can fix the problem somewhat. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but your entire race is not wasted if the bad call is made. So try not to get bent out of shape, and let's just all enjoy this and have a good, clean race and get along somewhat.
It's time for live racing action with the Short Track Super League Tour Modified Exclusive Series, presented by Ryco Motorsports. Find your speed today at ryco-motorsports.com. Now, let's join Captain TV Sim Racing Broadcasting live from North Wilkesboro Speedway.
It is a legendary track that hosted NASCAR up until 1996 and was recently added to iRacing, and tonight it is throwback night for the Short Track Super League as we hit North Wilkesboro Speedway up in the North Carolina area. Welcome in to the Ryco Motorsports.com Tour Modified Exclusive Series as we get ready for throwback night here at North Wilkesboro. I am the captain, Chris Scala. We welcome you in to a beautiful Thursday night at a legendary track, and we got qualifying underway here as we look at a blockbuster video car on the track. That's more of a throwback just to when we used to rent movies, but let's get the information here. This is North Wilkesboro Speedway, as I mentioned. It is a half-mile track, 80 degrees outside, but or track temp, I should say, 66 degrees, 35% humidity, a perfect afternoon for racing here at North Wilkesboro. Again, thanks to Ryco Motorsports. You can check out their website there, rycomotorsports.com, as we get ready for some racing coming up. And as per usual, the same rules as you saw right here on the flyer tonight. That is in play here for this evening. The top 10 qualifiers will transfer straight to the main. Then we'll have 20-lap last chance qualifiers, and then that'll lead us to the 80-lap feature tonight, featuring 25 cars, and you'll see a $25 best throwback paint scheme from High Impact Entertainment will be on the line this evening to somebody, and we have got some awesome throwbacks on the track here, and hopefully they all load up on my trade and paints that I got set up here. So right now, qualifying underway, as we'll go ahead and turn the audio on for the cars before I forget to do so until the main event like I did last week. And right now, you see the teammates, Brandon Wilkinson and Kyle Ely. They are up there on that front three. Wilkinson, last week's winner at Southern, and also the winner just 3 weeks ago. Those two guys, Ely and Wilkinson, have dominated the four races so far this season, and looking to continue that here throughout the evening. If you're watching us tonight, appreciate it. Make sure you hit subscribe. We hit 100 subscribers officially today, and I thank you for that. And if you're not one, make sure you do become number 101. We can start the march to 200 on our YouTube page. And I do want to throw this out there. Hopefully you're enjoying some of the new stuff that I've done. I did some modifications. I was home early today and did some work on the graphics here. So throw a little colored pop into it tonight. So hopefully that'll work, and I'll continue to work on some of this stuff as I learn how to do it and make things happen tonight. So you'll see some different color schemes as qualifying will officially end, and we will grid them up for the first heat race of the evening. So these will be all the guys who did not make the top 10 tonight. Will have to qualify their way in. Again, we'll take, let's see, 25, probably going to see 2 heat races of 15 cars advancing. So as you get it, probably 7 and 8. Or 8 and 7, whatever they decide. But starting lineup for heat race number 1, right here on the screen. Corey Reese and Corin Beckler will start on the front row. G.W. Bennett and Michael Steffen, the boss man, will start there in fourth. Jake Brooks, Adam O'Brien, Coy Haslow, Kevin Anderson, Michael Benedetto, and Kyle Buck. Trevor Edwards and Kevin Davis, the Georgia driver, are going to start there in the 12th position. I believe that is all who is going to start. It is. So 12 cars will start this first heat race here, and we'll get them underway for some great racing tonight. 20 laps again in the feature. Look at some of these throwbacks here. Look at the Budweiser, the Kenny Schrader 1995 scheme there on the 35 of Corin Beckler. Look at this, the pack, or the Street Fighter machine. You can, or whatever it was. Actually, you know what it is? It's more of just video games. I see the Royal Rumble from the WWE now, at the time WWF, but that paint up there on the top, Street Fighters on there, what else? Space Warriors, Sonic the Hedgehog there in the right rear corner. That's a cool looking paint scheme. You got the old Hudson Hornet here, the 92 car. And some pretty cool schemes out here that we're seeing this evening as these cars will roll off here very shortly. The pace car, that's no throwback. That's, well, a regular Mustang. But we will do 20 laps here in the heat race. Appreciate everybody watching us this evening. And going to break some news for you. Yeah, I got to be a news guy tonight, too. Look at this. Going to break some news in case you didn't hear word. Clint Boyer has announced he is going to step back from full-time Cup racing next season and join the Fox team. So basically, by breaking that news to you, this is the two things I got out of that immediately.
I think how it's set up 8 and 7 or 7 and 8.
Number one,
so to make it the 25.
that's going to mean that Boyer's going to be in the booth with Jeff Gordon, which ought to make an interesting team. I think they'll do a good job there. And number two out of that means that if I had to take a wild guess, that Chase Briscoe will be in the 14 next year. That's just my guess. We shall see. Open setup cars here in this series. They do not do fixed setups. They are open. So you get these cars. They get out here and run hard, and that's part of Ryco Motorsports.com. You can check out their website. Their link's right down below on the screen. They can help you find open setups. If you're out there running races that feature open setups, you can get one from them. Also, they'll paint cars for you and so much more. Check out Ryco Motorsports, Ryco-Motorsports.com. His car going to bring him off turn 2, which actually goes downhill. Believe it or not, there is big elevation changes in this track. One of the cool features that North Wilkesboro used to do, Dale Jr. and his guys went out here and cleaned the track up. They scanned it, got it on iRacing, and well, we're getting ready for some racing coming up. Pace car pulls off, 20 laps of heat racing on the way here. Let's do some throwback racing, North Wilkesboro style. As Corey Reese leads him off in turn 2. Long straightaways, very tight corners there in 35. Kern Beckler under attack from G.W. Bennett in the third position as they are side by side. And well, one car did not start the race. It looks like that was Edwards potentially. One car's down in the grass, mowing the lawn, going to get a bill. And that is G.W. Bennett. Not sure what happened there. Bennett has got a lot of catching up to do in a short time to get there. Cars running around here about 16 to 17 seconds. Let's go back and see if we can what happened to GW? Oh, he gets loose on the inside there, and well, he goes for a mow. And back on screen. Corey Reese with about a 1 point, make that 4/10 of a second lead, and Kern Beckler there in second. He's got 1.8 over Jake Brooks, and he's got Coy Haslow, and that is a spiffy country time, number 51 throwback there. I like that chrome on there. I just used the word spiffy. Anyways, the Hudson Hornet to the inside. Adam O'Brien going to make a pass. He'll get by Benedetto, move him to the 5th position. Almost halfway already in these heat races. We get the right camera. There we go. Michael Benedetto on board with him. Here you'll see the elevation changes. Going downhill into turn 3. And you're going to climb back uphill in turn 4. Or I'm sorry, downhill turn 1. I got it backwards. There you go, downhill into turn 1. And then back uphill into turn 3. Partly cloudy skies out there. You see the sun playing peekaboo with us. And the battle is on here. Let's look back at our transfer position. Kyle Buck in that 24. Not sure if that's a throwback or not. It's just a green car. I was trying to study some of the throwbacks to see if there were any like modified or short track ones that I need to understand. And I saw a couple which were good tonight. Look at Bennett. He's come back here. He's in 9th now. And he is looking to get that 24. on board with GW. This is a helmet cam. And he makes the run to the inside here. Can he get him? Down into turn 3. He's going to make the pass. And could you imagine looking at the back end of a car there and seeing Mike Tyson's punch out? I just realized that's what's on the... Oh, he gets loose. But the back of that 87 car has Mike Tyson's punch out all over it. Yeah, green car is always bad luck. And there's his bad luck. 07 goes by for his 8th and into the transfer spot. Trying to see what other cool video games from the past I used to play that's on there. As Coy Haslow looks to the inside of Benedetto, drifts up there. This turn 1's a very sweeping and tricky corner. And all the grooves do work here. As less than 5 laps to go already. And here he comes. That's Michael Steffen in the 669, the boss man. Him and I were sharing some gifts with each other earlier with some old throwbacks. He was talking about Walkmans. I'm like, come on, man. Bring your Walkmans. I showed him a photo of a boombox. Oh, 24 getting loose again back there. Walk down the road with the old boombox to your ears. Blazing, or let's see, whatever. Playing some, I mean, whatever you wanted to listen to back in the day, if it was old classic rock or whatever. Reese still got a 7/10 of a second lead as he takes the white flag here in this red, white, and blue machine. Reese going to bring her through 3 and 4, and he is going to come by, and heat number 1 will be his. Corey Reese, your winner. Beckler, Brooks, and let's look back here. The race for that transfer spot goes to GW Bennett. Good comeback for him. He will race in the main event. And let's see if I can clap on and get this right. Ready? Nope, I tried. See if I get him to switch right over to the other race like it likes to do to me. All right, let's take a look at the Heat 1 results real quickly. Reese, Beckler, Brooks, Haslow, O'Brien, Benedetto, Steffen, and Bennett, they transfer on. Kyle Buck, Kevin Anderson, Kevin Davis, and Trevor Edwards will unfortunately miss the event this evening. On to heat race number 2 in your starting lineup for this one. Bladen Edwards, the Floridian, will sweep the front row, as a matter of fact, Florida does, alongside Kyle Crane, one of the Ryco Motorsports team cars. Andrew McKenzie and Christopher Wood will start their inside and outside row 2. Nathan Wenzel, Luke Daniels, Matthew Telder, Ken Byron, Ronald Redmond Jr., and Jeff Horniak. And Charlie Melvin and Sean Hayes looks like will be the 12 in this race. So I actually think we're going to have 3 heat races. Hello. There we go. Because I do not see a couple others in this race. Look at these paint schemes tonight. You see the Blockbuster car. I see a Bill Elliott tribute. I live about 20 or 30 minutes away from Dawsonville. See what else I'm seeing out there right now. Probably some modified a mellow yellow car with some red, yellow, and black to it instead of green. Looks like 10 cars will start this one. No Melvin and no Hayes, unfortunately. Hayes car going to hang a left. Let's see if we can do 2 straight. heat races of clean racing. Here we go. Everybody's scattering. A little 3 wide off turn 2. I guess there's room here for that. There's still 3 wide, and the butt kicker machine going to move the 9 out of the way. Cooler heads prevail. It was Ken Byron in that 10 car. Meanwhile, battle up here for second. Andrew McKenzie going to run on Kyle Crane. Not able to make the move. See if he can cross him over there. Here comes the 091. Got an 019 and an 091. I wonder if they're teammates. As Wenzel under attack from the 10, not able to make a move. These cars, you can just send them down in these corners. Oh, little contact right up here. Teammates are, I think they are. Everybody giving each other plenty of room. Anybody notice the trend there? An Elliott paint scheme and a Denny Hamlin suit. Interesting. On board with Luke Daniels, the Illinois driver in the Coors. Oh, don't hit the curve! Oh, contact! The 03, can he save it? No, big wreck. That'll bring the caution out likely, it does. First caution of the night, and the 03 involved. You saw right in your living room. Let's go back and see the replay here. What happens? Nathan Wenzel in the 03. Was there contact? Was there net code? Down into the corner. We're definitely going to have to look at that. 02, bam. 9, bam. Oh, one car almost so. Oh, another car involved. Let's rewind her. And let's switch over to the old camera that always gives it away. Here, Chase. And let's take a look. A little bit of net code there. Look at him driving that car. Caution out for the first time this evening. And the sun has come out. Hello, sun. Nice to see you. And we have a spinner back there. I think that's Wenzel. Wenzel's not having a fun night so far. I think everything's okay. All right, going to double them up, and we'll get the green flag here at lap number 12. How's the viewers doing tonight? Send a message or whatever if you want to. I do like to chat with my viewers. I'll even give a shout out or two. All right, pace car going to pull off in the hands of Bladen Edwards, not Braden, BL, like Blair. Down Coming into turn one, Kyle Crane in that Ryco Motorsports car is, I think that's McKenzie that just clipped the wall. Little contact, the 19 into the wall. McKenzie. And he went kind of straight there. And he's not moving. That has all the signs in the world of a black screen. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, contact there. Almost more contact. Oh, his right front's broken. Oh, did you see? Yeah, that. I noticed that going down the straightaway. Look at his right front tire going down the straightaway. Right there. Boom. Like something happens and car just goes straight. That one of the weirder wrecks I've ever seen. Let's go on board with him real quickly. That looked very weird. Should get one to go this time by. We'll get 3 laps to finish off this heat race unless a you-know-what comes out. One of the cooler features about North Wilkesboro, if you looked at the Indianapolis races earlier this year, you might notice the lift that it had in Victory Lane. That was actually originalized here at North Wilkesboro. They had a Victory Lane in the infield that you actually would park and they would lift your car up so that the fans could see you and celebrate with you. All right, pace car going to pull off. Leader can go as soon as the pace car does. Right there. And leader's on it. Edwards back to the pedal. Crane, Wood, Byron, Redmond, and Telder, your top 6. And I believe 7 move on in this race. So we'll have to keep track of 7th. Unless we have more than 2 heat races. Final lap. Which then would jumble everything up for me because I've been saying 8 and 7, which would then turn to 5. Battle for 3rd as Edwards going to come off of turn number 4, leads every lap, and Bladen Edwards will see the main event. Crane, Wood, Byron, Redmond. And just like that, bam. Took so long last time. Well, into the warm-up. So we'll get the warm-up on. Top 10 qualified automatically, and then the rest of the guys. So yes, it will be 8 and 7. I did do the math right the first time. So while the warm-up goes on, we'll take a break for a quick second, and we'll come back with the main event here on Captain TV. Back at North Wilkesboro as we get ready for the main event. I am going to quiet my mic here for a quick second, let you guys enjoy practice here, and I will be right back for the starting lineups, and we'll get you ready. Should be any minute. Literally, it's like a 2-minute practice, I think. All right, here we go, getting ready for the main event at North Wilkesboro Speedway and Throwback Night. Again, if you're just joining us, we welcome you in. This is actually race number 4, not 3. I just realized I had 3 in there of this season so far. But let's take a look here at the starting lineup for the race. Brandon Wilkinson, he will be on the pole. He has won half the races so far this season. Alongside Kenny Zames there, the New York driver. The guy that won the other 2 races, he starts third. Kyle Ely alongside Tony Quadros. Now, Brandon Wilkinson will see the EOL because as part of the rules here in the modified series, you win the last race, you start in the back. Nice little twist to short track racing there, right? Daniel Hendry, he'll start alongside Pete Polini. Samuel Fontaine, a.k.a. Gru, as I like to call him, will start next to Ken Zames. Zach Murphy and Aaron Johnson, 9th and 10th. Corey Reese alongside Bladen Edwards. Those are your 2 heat race winners there in the 6th row there, 11th and 12th. Kern Beckler, Kyle Crane will start there in row number 7. Row 8, Jake Brooks, Christopher Wood. Row number 9, Coy Haslow, Ken Byron. Row 10, Adam O'Brien, Ronald Redmond Jr., the New York driver, start 20th. Michael Benedetto and Nathan Wenzel, 21st and 22nd. Michael Steffen, Matthew Telder, and last but certainly not least, G.W. Bennett will start shotgun on the field tonight. 80 laps will be the distance. Around this North Wilkesboro Speedway. We appreciate you guys joining us on this Thursday evening. Short track night here on Captain TV. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Go get your friends, go get your family. If you've ever seen a modified race at North Wilkesboro, I haven't, and I've watched racing all my life. We're going to see it right now. It is the Ryco Motorsports Modified Tour Exclusive Series on Captain TV, and we're green. Wilkinson bringing him off turn 2, still side by side. Zames not giving it away on that high side. Oh, that's tight. For some reason, Wilkinson did not get an EOL. I just realized. I'm sure he's going to be happy about that. Finally, Zames gives up that second position. Here comes Ely to the inside. Give that to Ely's good side-by-side racing all over this track. One car smacking the wall. Everybody okay. The other Zames in the field, the 90 there. Going to make the pass on the 19. Crossover. Ooh, a little block. As caution is out. Oh, Coy Haslow is involved. The 77 is involved also of Ronald Redmond. And let's see what happens here. Down through into 1 and 2. Oh, contact. Oh, no. The Hudson Hornets involved also. Go back here, because from the angle there, it did not look like the 87 had the spot. But then by the time they were there, he was there. So let's... Mike, short track racing, put that into? We'll let the admins figure that out. Caution number 1 on the track, lap number 4. Let's, not sure how much time I have here, but let's see how much, if I can make this work real quick. Michael Steffen, you got a copy, buddy?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
How many different video games were on that car?
I don't know. You have plenty of time, right? So count them up. No, I have no idea. Maybe 15.
I'm just more worried if somebody hits you in the back bumper, are they going to be able to handle Mike Tyson's punch out?
No, Mr. Sandman will pummel them.
We'll talk about the racing tonight and all these fun throwbacks you got here.
Yeah, we have some good ones. I like the Blockbuster video in front of me. Some Buds, some Coors in the heat races. So, yeah, everyone brought their A game for the throwbacks. Hopefully we can keep the racing nice and clean, too.
Absolutely. Well, we wish you the best, and we'll have to find out from the Blockbuster car if it has to be returned in 7 days. Anyways, we wish you the best of luck, and we'll maybe talk to you in Victory Lane.
All right, we'll see. Copy that. Thanks.
All right. That's the boss man there, Michael Steffen. A little focused there, but yes, I came up with a pun there in case you didn't notice mid-interview by saying the Blockbuster car being delivered in 7 days or returned. We'll have to get that answer here in a little bit. Should get 1 to go. This time by, pace car lights have gone off. Biggest mover so far in the race. Matthew Telder up 7 spots already. From 24th to 17th. All right, pace car light's going to pull off. He'll hang a dead left or A8 here. Looks like Adam O'Brien is taking his car behind the wall as we'll go back to racing here. Lap number 10. Everybody getting bottled up a little bit there as they drive it deep into the corner. Either way, this is the fight for 7th and 8th. Tony Quadros there. Samuel Fontaine, that 91 car. Crossover move by him. Drives her in there. A little contact. A little hip check. And that brings Bladen Edwards in here, the heat race winner from heat race 1. Coming up for that 9th position. What it's all about right here. Some great racing. Who's right on board with Bladen. Runs right down on that curve. Quadra's not wanting to give it away yet. Not cleared yet. He's trying. He's going to slide up and clear him there. Crossover by Tony. Oh, he gets a little loose. Good stuff. Quadra's going to go back by. He's going to bring Corey Reese with him. getting all stacked up now. Oh, contact into the wall. 2 cars on their tops. Braylon Edwards is one. I just got him mixed up with an NFL player from back in the day. Aaron Johnson also spinning around. Caution out for the second time. Braylon Edwards involved in this one as he's trying to get by the other heat race winner. Him and gets pushed up the track a little bit there by Reese, and then the contact with Christopher Wood, I believe that is. That could have been a lot worse than it really was. Caution out for the second time. Said something about a wreck back here, but not showing it, so it looks like everything's okay. So, second caution out here, lap number, 18, so already quarter distance into this race. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Again, each and every Thursday night, you can join us for some fantastic short track racing with the Short Track Super League, and of course the Ryco Motorsports Tour Modified Exclusive Series. Again, there's a website down in the race info. You can check out RycoMotorsports.com if you're someone who is maybe wanting to learn about open racing on iRacing or something like that. You can go check out the setups they have. They have actual people that put these setups together so that they sell them to you, and you can actually go check them out and race with them. But also their paint shop and more. They'll paint cars for you and all that. They do it right here for everybody on iRacing. You can check out Ryco-Motorsports.com. Again, $25 to the best paint scheme tonight. Throwback paint scheme, that is. Some pretty good ones here tonight. Car lights will go off. Here we go. We'll go back to racing at lap number 23. In the hands of Brandon Wilkinson and Kyle Ely, the teammates on the front row, looking to continue to control this field as they have won the first 4 races combined. Which would mean this is actually race number 5. Forgive me. I put race 3 in the thing and then changed it to race 4. It's actually race number 5. I'm like 2 weeks behind apparently. Look at Pete Polini here inside the 29 car of Zach Murphy. Pete the boss man behind Ryco Motorsports. Man, to help put the thing together. And caution out. Gotta find this one. I have no clue. It's not showing me where it's at. Oh, it's right here. It's all smoke somewhere. Ah, that car. Oh, who is that? Jake Brooks? Is he our winner? Ah, a little dipsy-doo spinaroo. Hey, he gets hit by the Blockbuster car. A little bit net code there. 360 spin continues on. And caution is out. A heck of a save considering you're in the middle of a pack. Take an opportunity. I'm going to see if I can go find Matthew Telder. He is not in here. Dadgummit. Some pretty solid racing so far. Yes, we've had 3 cautions. Go back racing here at lap number 30. Wilkinson has led them all here. Kenny Zames running there in third. He is ready to compete with these guys. Daniel Hindre, a 171 car. Matter of fact, I think we have 3 from the Ryco Motorsports team up there in the top 3. Pace car pulls off. Here we go. Wilkinson back on it. Ooh, one car. That's Reese getting loose up there. Did he say he did save it? Nice save. Oh, the 35 gets turned. There's the big one. Byron's involved. I saw the 03 of Wenzel in there. He was the one that got turned. But a big wreck here. Let's see what happens. 35 is going to get turned right here. He gets up the track a little bit. The 03 gets into him. And from there, it is just a stack up. Telder goes around in the Blockbuster mobile. Not sure if they accept damaged videos or video games returns. That there's the 3rd caution. Or 4th caution, pardon me. I can't count. As I mentioned, this is the 5th race, not the 3rd and not the 4th, but the 5th race of the season. Brandon Wilkinson has led all the laps. Next week, we go to Stafford Speedway. We'll go to the north. The Fall Nationals at Stafford. We'll be on the air again at 8 o'clock as always. We'll have heat racing and a last chance qualifier and so much more. Going to be an afternoon race there. And then the following week, we go to the Fall Brawl at South Boston Speedway. We'll have twin features for that one, and then we'll get ready for Halloween, which I'll have to tell you about our Halloween party that I'll be throwing. Me and some friends will be throwing on Halloween night But 2 nights before that, Myrtle Beach Speedway, the Spooktacular. And that's going to have some trickiness to it because, I mean, trick-or-treating, you got to have some mystery to it. That's the next 3 races on the schedule, though. And you look into November. We got November 5th, the properly named for what's going on this year, the Hurricane at New Smyrna Speedway. And the last of the schedule, November 12th. Unfortunately, I cannot tell what the logo. I think that says Nashville. But the Winter is Coming is what that race is called. So that's your schedule coming up through November. The pace car lights are out, and looks like they've called for a single file restart here. So single file restart as we go back to racing. Now that's an old school restart. Single file. Everybody making it through as we complete lap 37 as Wilkinson starting to draw it away about 4/10 on Ely. Kenny Zames there in third, and Heendray trying to get to him. Matter of fact, Zames starting to put pressure back here on Ely. On board. The New York driver behind that Wolfpack Motorsports car, and caution out. This one features the Blockbuster car. Counter down into 1 and 2. Oh, he clips the grass. Try to save it. Tank slap. Oh my! That is not a spot of the wall you want to hit. And that movie's getting returned. All right, who's got the Toy Story pit crew here? Anybody noticing this? The pit crew right in front of the Blockbuster car. That is definitely Woody from Toy Story. Am I wrong? That is pretty cool, though. What's not cool is what just happened to Telder, and we're going to go back and I think we're going to have to go on board for this one. Hopefully you got a good stomach. This is going to hurt. He's going to clip the grass right there, and it's going to get his back end loose. Uh-oh. There's a spot in the wall. Somebody's going to find it. I remember going to Blockbuster with a movie gallery was another one. You had Hollywood Video, depending on where you went. All started with what, 1 day rentals? Way back in the day, you'd get like a movie or a video game. You only had like a day to play it. Then it got to 2 days. Then it became 5 days. Then it became a whole week. And now we've got these websites where you just go rent the stuff, like, or not rent, but you just pay a subscription and you play them. Like, was it Steam and Origin and stuff like that? And looks like we're getting ready for another single file restart. Wilkinson bringing him back to green. We've made it past the halfway point, 45 laps in. Racing getting pretty fierce up front here. Zames is putting pressure on Ely. Oh, Kyle clipped the wall just a little bit there. That might have hurt his momentum. I don't think he got it too hard. A good battle back here. This is Tony Quandros and Aaron Johnson for 16th. Meanwhile, up front, Hindre has gone past Zames, or at least trying to. Not sure if Zames had issues coming off the corner. Like cooler heads prevail. Let's go back to the other Zames in the field. Ken Zames trying to work his inside of Samuel Fontaine. And that 90 and 91 car battling each other here. He sails it down in the corner there, with the 91 able to get him on exit. Racing throughout the field. Michael Steffen back here. Tony Quandros, I mentioned. Looks like these guys might be settling down just a little bit now. And pass for third. Hindre inside of Zames. So Daniel, all of a sudden, he's making his way up here through the field. Let's go back here. Battle for seventh, as I mentioned, the other Zames and Fontaine. Right on board with Sam. Trying to get that run off the corner, but that 90 is there. Making that high line work. We're trying to. So we switch over to Ken. Good. Oh, Ken got the grass. Got to be careful there. And allow Samuel to clear the run. I'm surprised he didn't come back to the bottom there. Hear how deep these cars can go into these corners. As we see 20 laps to go. Again, Wilkinson and Ely, Hindre, your top three. This has been the best fight on the track for the last probably 10 laps since we've gone back to racing. Oh, that's close. Finally, they cool it off here for a second now. Zach Murphy and Pete Polini got to battle it out for fifth as they come up on some lap traffic here. The 03 of Nathan Wenzel there on the outside. He's been involved in some incidents today, unfortunately. And I tell you what, Kyle Ely is starting to work his way in on his teammate. Could we see a fight for the lead? As caution is out, Christopher Wood has wrecked it off turn 4. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he's going to get help. Corey Reese gets in the back of him. And that'll bring the caution out. So we will have 15 laps to go next time by. So Kyle Ely, Daniel Hindray. We haven't got one to go yet. So let me see real quickly. I know he's here. I can get him up real quick before they go back to racing. Come on, work with me. Thank you. I'll probably get one to go this time, so I'll wait. I'm going to try to get a word with Hindray there in third. I'll come back to him here in the next caution if we get one. The Berniers Liquors number 56 has led all the laps tonight. Can he lead the last 12? Back to a double file restart here. See if Wilkinson can finish it off. Ooh, a little hip check back here. Mid pack, a little 3 wide action. Everybody able to hold on. Whoa, the 07 sails it in there. GW Bennett sending it. One car down in the grass. Oh, in trouble in the back. I think that's Stefan that is on his lid. It is. Oh, no. Game over for the video game car. Bummer. Let's see what happens. Jake Brooks in that 94, oh, they make contact into the wall. A couple other cars getting involved. The caution comes out. Look at it one more time. As always, parental discretion's advised. Oh, the camera does not survive. Well, unfortunately, I'll have to go into my budget for that camera. That's a bummer. All right, while we're under caution, let's pull them up real quickly. Hey, Daniel, it's Scally. Get a copy?
Yep, I'm here. What's up?
But no, just you got anything for these top? Well, now 3 cars. Unfortunately, you lost third there.
I think starting on the outside, I've got a better shot at it. I think that's really where Kenny got me. I know I was running them down a little bit there on the long green flag run, and I kind of wished it went green to the end. But we'll see what we can do here. Just try to drive it a little bit harder and get a little bit more.
You feel like your car is a long run car better than a short run?
Oh, most definitely.
Well, we wish you the best. Unfortunately, you're going to only have about 5 or 6 to go, but keep her up there.
All right, appreciate it, man.
Absolutely. Daniel Hendre there in the Ryco Motorsports number 71, running in the 4th position. There he is. He lost third there on that restart. Yeah, Aaron Johnson's done a good job. Got involved in the accidents, worked his way back up to where he started pretty much. Started 10th. He's running 11th. I'll give him the benefit. Highest mover in the race is actually GW Bennett from 20... I can't do the math all of a sudden. 23rd up to 9th. No, that's 14. That'd be 25th to 9th. Appreciate the Pink Princess Racing for the Win team, or name, watching. Here we go. 5 laps to go as we take the green flag. Will we finish or will we get a green-white checker? We'll find out right now. One car, Corey Reese, jumping to the outside on that restart back there. You heard Hindry mention that high line. Let's see if he can make it work. He's almost clear of Zames. He's going to get to the outside of Ely, but pushes up a little bit. He does get third. Oh, whoa, he sends it in there. 2 laps to go. And here he comes, Hindren for second. He's going to take it from Ely. Ely going to cross him over? Can't do it. Oh, and he gets the wall. White flag, I believe. No, I guess not. Now there's 2 laps to go. Fooled me. Meanwhile, Polini looking underneath Zames as this time they take the white flag. I literally just Marty Reeded the bit. Wilkinson. Going to be his 3rd win of the season. Wolfpack Racing's 5th straight win on the season as Wilkinson takes throwback night at North Wilkesboro. Ooh, and Ely and Hindre a little, how you doing? Bumper tag. Zame's going to finish in the 4th position. Pete Bellini, a 5th place run as Wilkinson celebrating some donuts. Up, there goes the wall. All right, final results. Throwback night here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. As Corey Reese wins it. Beckler, actually, that's heat 1. My apologies. Let's go to the actual main event. Here it is. Wilkinson, Indre, Ely, Zames, Polini, Murphys, and Ken Zames. Your top 7. Fontaine gets 8th. G.W. Bennett from 25th to 9th. Kyle Crane, Corey Reese, Curran Beckler, Jake Brooks, Coy Haslow, Michael Benedetto, Nathan Wenzel, Tony Quadros, Aaron Johnson going to finish in the 18th position. Michael Steffen going to get 19th. Christopher Wood 20th. Ronald Redmond Jr. 21st. Ken Byron, Matthew Telder, Bladen Edwards, and Adam O'Brien going to finish in the 25th position. All right. Fantastic racing throughout the evening. And as always, we will go down and talk in victory lane with our winner and our top 3 in the race. And let's see if the guys have grouped up yet in chat. Ely's there. We're just waiting on Brandon to get there. We'll actually go get Kyle first, the 3rd place car. We can go ahead and bring him in here. Kyle, 3rd place run for you. Tough fight there with Daniel there at the end. But a good night for your guys again. A 5th straight win for the team.
Yeah, absolutely. Congrats to Brandon. Love seeing, guys getting faster each and every week. Just wish they would race with a little more class. I mean, Daniel was behind me probably for 1 lap and, moved me. But it's whatever. We've Wolfpack and I had a really strong season, and getting another top 3 is pretty good.
Yeah, it just continues the momentum that the team has had, and just all the hard work that you guys put into these setups each and every week.
Yeah, I mean, this track I struggle with, but Mark brought me and Brandon a really good piece, and kind of dominated the whole race up until that last portion. But caution just kind of didn't help us tonight either. We had a really good car long run, and it just seemed like Zeems and Daniel behind us were pretty good for the first 5 or 10 or so laps until the track kind of got hot and it would fall off a little bit. But all in all, pretty good learn.
Gotta ask, this is probably one of the tracks, matter of fact, might be the only track now in iRacing that has this factor, but how much of the elevation changes affect your cars when it comes to setups going into the corners? I mean, you're going downhill into 1, uphill into 3.
Yeah, I was finding some ride height issues for in practice, so we were having trouble with getting the nose in the ground in 3 and 4, but it's just all about the balance and feel more than anything. You could still run the car with the nose in the ground a little bit and you scrape it. You're not really going to lose much time. It's all about how you feel and if you want to be tight or loose off the corner.
Well, great job tonight, Kyle, and you can send shout out to whoever you'd like to.
Yeah, congrats to Brandon again, Mark Logan at Wolfpack Motorsports, and all the help from them. Wouldn't be here and wouldn't be running the finishes that I've been during the season without them.
Well, congrats on your 3rd place run, Kyle. We'll move on to Stafford next week, and we'll see you up in the Northeast.
Yep, see you. Thanks.
Absolutely. Kyle Ely, your 3rd place runner, and I got Brandon in here. He's in victory lane now for the 3rd time and 2nd time in a row. Brandon, obviously, I don't want to say you had it easy tonight, but you did lead every lap. But you had some tough fighting behind you, had some cautions play a role and stuff. But talk about your night and the racing you had.
Yeah, obviously it was clear that the car was really good today. Mark Logan and I and Kyle unloaded a really good piece this afternoon after I got home from work, and we just kind of massaged it there for about an hour and a half this afternoon, and just really dialed it in. Just really proud of my guys. These guys are so versatile, man. I mean, Mark built a good car for Kyle in a pro late model on Tuesday, and last night me and the Posse boys won our first super late model race in a long time. And even though I kind of ran last minute, Mark was still there, supporting me every lap last night, and just goes to show his how versatile he is and how dedicated he is. So yeah, it's just awesome. It's an honor to drive his race cars. I couldn't ask for much better. I mean, we've been fast every week. Just had some bad luck there at Langley, but kind of when you get in these situations, you can make your own luck, and I think we did a good job of that tonight.
You did, and Kyle mentioned a little bit in his interview, and I'll ask you the question too. I did notice the clouds today on this track. Noticed at times it was cloudy, times the sun would come out. Did you notice any difference on the track surface at all when that was happening?
Oh, we tested earlier. It was pretty sunny out, and I was pretty neutral, so I was really happy with it. Just kind of expecting the track temp to heat up as more cars ran around the racetrack. With 30 cars versus just Kyle and I running test laps earlier. But I felt like we were good. We were neutral, and then the sun kind of hid behind the trees there in that long run, and we're just too tight, man. As I kept complaining to my buddy Lucas, who spots for me, that we were just too tight. But we kind of just found a line that worked no matter what. So Kyle was definitely coming on there in that 30, 40 lap run, and just thankful we got a caution because we were really good on 5 or 10 lap heat cycles, and we were just as good for the next 20, but Kyle, I think, had us after 40 to 60 there. So obviously, thankful we had a caution. I was starting to get a little bit too free and too snug in the wrong parts. So those heat cycles really helped me there at the end.
Well, you did a fantastic job tonight, Brandon. Your third win of the season, as you'll go to Stafford next week. Send shout-outs, just like Kyle, to whoever you'd like.
You're really excited, obviously, to get to my home track next week at Stafford, but if they remember to EOL me, which I'm sure they will after this week,
I was wondering.
it'll be pretty tough to pass. But I know Mark and all the guys at Wolfpack Motorsports will bring me a really really good race car. I'm looking forward to getting there and unloading this 56. I think will be good. So really looking forward to it. Just want to thank my sponsors, Bernier's Liquors, Epic Media, Trent Goodrow Designs, Tommy Burns for the logos. Like I said, my crew chief Mark Logan. I mean, the guy's he's simply unreal. He's so dedicated. Lucas Leone for spotting the night. Kid did an awesome job for me. Gave me exactly what I needed. Kyle for testing with me all day. It's just we have a really good dynamic right now and a good group of guys, and we definitely don't take this for granted. So just like I said, this is for all my guys. Really appreciate them dedicating a lot of their time to me.
Well, nice job out there, Brandon, tonight, and we will see you next week.
Looking forward to it. Thank you.
Absolutely. Brandon Wilkinson, your winner this evening in victory lane for the third time this season here at, first time here at North Wilkesboro, third time on the season. And you heard Kyle mention there was contact between him and Hindre, and I happened to see it while we were rolling through the pack there as the interview was going on. Here it is, down into turn number 1. You're going to see right there the old chrome horn getting used. And the pass for second right there as Hindre would go by it, and he actually pushes up the track here. He's going to get the wall. Hence leading to the post race and a little contact by Kyle. Kyle actually not sending Hindre up the track. So that's what happened there. Let's bring Mr. Daniel up here as Daniel joins us. A little tough racing there with you and Kyle there at the end of the race, but you got back and got a second place finish.
Oh, absolutely. I think the best cars definitely showed themselves, and like I said, I wished it had went green the first time. So it is what it is.
Yeah, it's still exciting though. You got the second place finish, representing that Ryco Motorsports team pretty well here this evening. Talk about the track, how
Absolutely.
it treated you today.
The track was good. I mean, it was a little bit colder than I expected. It started off hot, and it got pretty cool, and kind of caught me a little off guard. Maybe that's why it was so good on the long run. It was a little tight to start, but I mean, all in all, man, we had a good piece, real good piece.
The weather, you mentioned the cool weather. I noticed at times the sun would come out, times the sun would go behind the clouds, and did that play a role in at all in your setup?
I don't think that did as much as just the actual. I think the track temperature just kept dropping throughout the race, and it tightened up a lot more than what we thought.
We did a fantastic job, Daniel. A second place run for your Ryco Motorsports team. I'm sure Pete and everybody there is happy about that, and including you there. But next week we go to Stafford and send shout out to whoever you like to.
First and foremost, I got to thank Ryco. Providing the setups. We've been really quick, not quite to Brandon, but I think tonight was a glimpse so that we can get there for sure. Maybe need to work on qualifying a little bit better, but definitely race pace was good. Definitely have to throw a shout out to Butt Kicker, Sim Speed Shop, you guys, Captain TV for putting on the broadcast. That's you've been doing a bang up job on that. It's been pretty cool.
Oh, we appreciate that, Daniel, and wish you the best of luck this weekend and in all the racing you do, and we'll see you next week at Stafford.
All right. Thank you, sir. We'll see you then.
Absolutely. Daniel Hendry, your second place finisher this evening. And I'm going to take off and go to race with the guys, I guess, at Darlington in the 87 cars. That ought to be interesting. I've only ran them on a big track. So, anyways, we'll go to Stafford next week. We'll see you for that. Actually, tomorrow night, if you want to come watch, going to be doing some recruiting races for the league I run on Saturday nights. And so you'll see that streaming and stuff tomorrow night around 7 o'clock. So, enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening, and as we always like to say, around here at least, if somebody gets mad at you and says, dude, relax, it's just a game, tell them, nope, it's iRacing. See ya!